Hey everyone, welcome to my 2022 Halloween home tour. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate all the people who keep coming back and watching my videos. If you are new here, my name is Annie and I post videos all about home decor, DIY projects, little gardening, organization, and Halloween is my all-time favorite holiday, so that is always where I decorate the most. If you haven't already, hit that little red subscribe button down below. I would truly appreciate it if that's the kind of content you enjoy. So let's go ahead and get started here. I am going to kick things off during the daytime here on my front porch, and last week I posted a video sharing kind of some of the process of decorating this area as well as planting up the different planters that I have up here. I would call my overall decorating vibes for this part of the season spooky harvest, since I do like to combine kind of the like fall and harvesty vibes with some spookier Halloween elements. It seems to me like a lot of people on YouTube here decorate separately for fall and Halloween. I've got a couple different planters with some mums and pansies and cabbage and a few other different fall annuals. My favorites are definitely the black violas and pansies that I have planted up in these small little pots. I also painted some terracotta pots at the beginning of the season just for kind of like a fun little fall craft, kind of a happy accident for me to incorporate blue among the oranges and fall colors. And I'm going to make sure I link as many things as possible down in the description box. I'm not going to sit here and state where every little thing is from, but if I glossed over something and you have a question, just leave me a comment and I'll do my best to tell you where something is from. And moving along through my yard, new this year is this puking skeleton fountain setup. Now, Sam set that up a couple of weeks ago, and I think it looks so good. All it is a fountain pump, and it just needs to be hooked up to electrical, no hose or anything. And you just keep a reservoir, which I have this plastic bucket here, full of water, and it just cycles through. We added some green food coloring to make the barf kind of stand out a little bit more. This copper planter is just a regular planter that I had hanging around my house, and I decided to add some pansies and mums and other little plants in here to kind of just make it more fun and fill up the space. And moving over to the other side of the yard, we've got our big boy up here. His name is Mortimer, and I made this sign for him to hold, which I thought was pretty fun. If you didn't know, Sam and I got married last month in September, so I thought this would just be a fun little touch to add to the yard. You will see a shepherd's hook standing next to him. I have plans to plant up a little colorful hanging flower basket there. Haven't gotten around to that yet. And on the other side of the yard, we have some of my Dollar Tree spooky ghosts, which I have talked about multiple times on my channel. They are probably one of my favorite Halloween decor items because they are so cheap and so easy and so effective. And here is Mr. Scarecrow for 2022. Every year, Sam carves a new foam pumpkin head for him. So the heads from years past are sitting down on the ground below him. So every year, his collection of heads will gather at the base. And then here are some of our DIY insulation foam gravestones, which I also recently talked about in a Halloween DIY video. We are currently working on making a few more, and the idea is kind of every year we'll make a few and add to the graveyard. And now we are moving inside, and I decided to change things up a little bit and start with the master bathroom on our second floor. This shower curtain came from HomeGoods a few years ago, and it was probably one of my all-time favorite Halloween finds. I don't know why. I just think the pattern on it is so cute. I love the spooky houses. I think this ended up just being one of my favorite spaces I decorated this year. I really love the pops of jewel tones against all the white in this room. I definitely went for a lot of deep jewel tones in my decor this year. And from the master bathroom, we are moving into Sam and I's bedroom. So the backlighting on the headboard is new this year. That is not just for Halloween, that's for all season ambiance. It does change color, but of course I have it on the orange glow for Halloween. So here's just an overview of some of the spooky touches I added to our bedroom. I've got this kind of oracle Ouija board blanket from HomeGoods a few years ago. The Goosebumps pillowcases are vintage, of course, from the 90s. And I just added a few different warm and cozy touches around the room. And then moving down the hallway into my home office craft studio area. I always like to add a few spooky touches to this room as well. Here is another one of my random favorite finds. It's this little acrylic coffin shaped case here. I put it by my desk and it's perfect for pens and pencils. And now we are moving downstairs into the kitchen and dining area. And of course, I've got to light a candle to set the mood. This is the scent Autumn from Bath & Body Works, which is my all-time favorite fall scent. If you have not picked up this candle before, I highly recommend it. It is an oldie but a goodie. Smells so good and always has a really good throw. I've had this Ouija canister for years, but I absolutely love it. I couldn't remember what I put inside there. It's more candy corn. I've got some marshmallows and Rice Krispies out on my countertop because I'm gonna make some Rice Krispie treats this week. And when the weather is warm enough, we always just kind of keep the door open to our screened-in porch because our cats like to come and go. but it's also just so nice to look outside, and it's so fall and vibey. I love this weather. I love this time of the year. I wish I could just bottle it up and keep it with me forever. But I guess that's part of what makes fall so special. And moving over to the kind of dining kitchen table area, I like to keep my table pretty minimal, free of clutter, but I do like to do up my china cabinet or hutch. This plant stand is new. If you watched my last video, I just put that together. And one of my favorite Halloween decor pieces this year is this little lamp right here. I thrifted this from Salvation Army, I think like back at the beginning of summer. The inside of the eyes were like a dingy yellow, and I just painted it with my gold gilding paint, and it just upgraded it so much. I love him. But I've got a nice assortment of spooky fall treasures in my china hutch here. And from the kitchen dining area, we are gonna move into the living room. And I feel like I say this in like every house tour I post on here, but this room is a work in progress. As you can see, I've still got some picture frames to get up on the wall. I have plans to repaint and redo my coffee table before it gets too cold outside. It is a little hodgepodgey yet in here, but it'll get there. And here is where my cats like to take naps and lounge throughout the day, and their spooky little toys. Another new decor element this year are these deep orange velvety pillowcases. These were just from Amazon, but I love how pillowcases can literally switch up an entire space. I love the pop of color with these, and again, it's that like jewel tone burnt orange color, which I am absolutely loving right now. So not a whole lot in my living room, but just a little bit here and there. And to wrap up this tour, we are gonna move back outside, and it is nighttime now. So I'm just gonna show you guys how all of my outdoor decorations look at night with everything lit up. All right, you guys, and that is gonna do it for my 2022 Halloween home tour. I hope you all enjoyed getting a look at all of my spooky harvest decorations. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you made it all the way to the end, just know that I appreciate you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.